Yo, what's good everyone? So this is a series where we go over the full move list of a character, see what's punishable, what you can duck and what you can sidestep. Today we have Bryan, so let's get into it. Okay, his 1, 2, 4 is a heat engager. It's not natural, only natural on counter hit, and it's -5. You can duck the last hit. Down at 1+2 is safe. This is annoying because it used to be unsafe, so people will try jab this and then they'll die for it because they'll probably duck and launch it. But yeah, it's safe. It's got good tracking. You can duck. You could. I think it's sidestep duck and then launch. But the second it tracks rather well, so you gotta be careful with that. Forward 2, high, fast, 13. Oh, it's probably a little less, but 13 says on the frames. I think it's 15 or something with a forward input. I'm not sure. But yeah, good range. Heat engager. It's a high though. You have to have a read on it. You got a sidestep move, mid-high. You can duck the second hit. Quarter second forward 1+2. Again, safe. So you want to mid-check this. You can step it to the right. His heat smash is a mid, very linear. But again, you have to realign yourself first before you punish. Unless you go left. 1, 2, 1. I think if they delay this, hold on. Yeah, they normally like to delay this. If they delay it, you can step it. Either way. But that's only if they delay it, because if they don't, you can't. Yeah, you can't do shit. And if you press, it's a counter hit launcher, so be careful with that one. He has a low, which you want a low power, which is -12, so while standing 1. The high we just covered, you're going to duck and launch. Okay, so full of high strings. So after 1-4, I just duck against that, ignoring the rest of the string pretty much. Again, same again, just duck. Same again, duck. That's the stop you're ducking. But this is -10. Don't really do any damage. And then they got another hit, which is a high, which you can duck and launch. This is one of his 10 frames. -10. So jab punish. 3 hit string. -10. Oops. And then here's a low. You can low power, if not, -11, so while standing 4. Always after this mid kick, I believe it's only a high follow up, so you can duck every time. 3-3, so after the 3, it's a high. But if you mess that up, you can step this bit. It's -12, but we push back. But you always want to duck the second hit here. Okay, so there's a few options here. So if he just does the first 2 hits, I don't know what it is on that, on the first 2. It used to be punishable. Let's have a look. I don't know if it still is. I might have made that safe. Okay, so -10 if he just does the first 2 hits. If he does this hit, it's -12. You've got a high version, which you can duck and launch. I'm just going to show you that version as well, because I know it's a thing. Don't know why it's not on move list. You can charge this up so that it's safe. -6. If he does this, you can interrupt. But you risk getting hit by the non-charged version. 1+2, 1 is the first hit's homing, so you can't step. You really don't want to strike. If you get hit by this, the other string's better. But this is a high. And from the other string, which is the 2 version, if you get hit, this is guaranteed. This is natural, and you can go into heat in this situation. So if you duck as well, you can go into heat and actually get a full combo off it. But it's minus 14. 3+4, counter hit mid launcher, weak to sidestep right. 15 frame, 3 hit string, natural, mainly used after a taunt, minus 13. Forward 3, 0, counter hit launcher, good tracking. Can go left against it. Not so much right. It is possible to go right, but not really. You get hit more times than not. Minus 13, mid launcher. So whilst setting 1-1 because it leaves crouch. Forward 1 pursuit, high power crush. You can duck and launch. Down forward 2-1 or 1-2. It's down forward 1-2. Yeah, down forward 1-2. Launch punishable. But they can do this. Each one of these after the first one is minus 10. So and they can delay them. And then so there's 4 of them overall. And then they can do the last part of the string we just looked at, the 2. They can finish. If they finish that, it's launch punishable. But all these are minus 10. Down forward 2-1, mid-high, 13 frames, you can duck and launch. This is the reason you wouldn't duck and launch, because of this. You get counter hit launched, and this is minus 13. Good pushbacks, if you're holding back forward 2-2 won't work. 2-1 can even whiff sometimes. Oh, it seems quite consistent at the moment. But yeah, I normally just down forward 4, because down forward 4 always hits. Snake edge, low launcher, launch punishable. Safe mid homing, nothing you can do about that. Down 2-3, delayable. If they delay it, I think they always delay it. It's very rare that they just throw this out. And if they do, counter hit launcher. But overall, minus 10, so jab punish. Low high, not natural, conduct the second hit and launch. Shippy low, minus 11, so only 11. Remember that Bryan has a few minus 11 stuff, so whilst I did 4. Mid low, minus 13. Seeable because of the first part of the string, so you can low power. Sidestep right against this. Low mid, minus 12, forward 2-2. Just mainly used in combos. Auto at wall carry. Minus 12 this one. So while standing 1-1. Safe, covered that. Back one is main go to plus frame move on block. You can step this to the right only. No, it's +4. Second it's a high, you can duck and launch. There's a mid. If you duck, that happens. You can step that. Again, second it's a high. Either full string, minus 10. Okay, second it's a high. Yep, always a high, and then it's the mid and low from like the previous string. But you can duck there. Let's just stop you ducking. So that'll hit. Can't stop. It's just a safe string. There's not what you can do about that. Minus 6. This is minus 10, but you can't punish it. So if you get hit by it, it's mainly used at the wall. It's +15. They can do something after it. I don't know why they'd use that. It's safe. I think this is the part they'd use. The unblockable. And if they do, you can walk it. You won't really see this, but if you do, it's very launch. -2, weak to sidestep right. This is a similar version to the other one, but this is mainly used as a wall combo. Oh, -10 and then -15 on the last hit. Orbital, mid launcher. You can walk around that either way. Mid, step to right. Delayed hop kick, -13. Forward 2 recovered is the really fast high. -13, safe. Mid, very good tracking. Can charge it up as well to make it safe. High homing. You need to duck and launch if you have a read on that. Jet uppers is 14 frame launcher. -7, it's a high. You can duck and launch it if you have a read. The spinning low kick is -13. So while standing 1-1. This flies at you. Down at 1+2 is a punish on this. Running free, easy, very linear, +6 like most. This is his 10 hit. There's not a lot of reason to. There's no reason to duck whatsoever. But there's a lot of highs in the middle. But you could just hold this and it's launch. Like there's no reason to duck at all. While standing 1 is his 15 frame launcher from crouch, -14. This is another launcher, but it's 19 frames and only -10. While standing 3 on its own is -10. Counter hit launcher as well. If you try pressing between, you get hit by this and they'll get a guaranteed taunt, so they can go for a launch. But this is -10 as well if you wait for both hits. While standing 4, safe like others. 13 frame punish, full crouch, mid-high. You can duck and launch the second hit. Full crouch. This has good tracking as well. It's a mid. -10. So he has sidestep 1, which is a high. That's what it does on here. He has the mid-high, which recovered. Duck and launch. This is during this snake eyes thing. So there's nothing you can do about this. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You just have to hold back there. It can hold it. And if he does, you can step it. Or you can interrupt it. It can do this. That doesn't jail. You can step the last hit. And launch. This is mainly used as a wall combo. Again, launch. This is mark punch, but becomes +5. Okay, mid-high, but the pushback's crazy. Yeah, you're not doing all about that. It says -11, but you ain't punishing that. Yeah, not what you can do either. You can heat engage between it, I guess. This is a mid, high mid, -10. Okay, second it's a high. You can duck and launch. Same again, but there's a mid option at the end, but you just duck and launch. Caught as a cord, 1+2, safe, recovered that. Okay, so this is during his sway. Sway back 1 is +5, 13 frame. This move is ridiculous. It is linear both ways, and it is a high, but it's just so fast. Right, you can duck and launch. Mid-high, you can duck the second hit and launch. Hatchet kick, -13 low, +5 on hit, very good low. Big soccer kick, -12, mid launcher, forward 2-2. And he has grabs. He only has 1+2, I believe, yeah. And he has a parry. That's it for Bryan. Overall, good character. Strong mid-tier character, in my opinion. A very good Bryan's hard to deal with. The ones that... I think this character takes a lot of work to be really good with. Ones that are not that great, I think they're quite easy to deal with. But the very good ones are really hard to deal with. But yeah, that's it for Bryan. Thanks for watching. Take care.